Hello Year 6 and welcome to today's maths lesson with myself, Mr. Looker. And today we're going to be looking at the mean and the mode. And we'll start off with the mean. Here I am last year with my friend Becky. I went to university with Becky and she's going to help me today explain how we calculate the mean, which is sometimes called the average. Now my friend Becky loves pineapples. They're her favourite food. And we're going to use them to help us calculate the mean. So it tells us here to calculate the mean, you add up all the numbers you have and you divide by how many numbers there are. Now that sounds a little bit strange. So let's look at an example to explain that. So here we have a table and we can see the amount of pineapples my friend Becky eats each day. So on Monday she ate 4, on Tuesday she ate 5, on Wednesday 2. On Thursday, she had a day off from eating pineapples. On Friday, she ate 4. On Saturday, 1. And on Sunday, 5. So if we add those numbers up, 4 add 5 is 9, add 2 is 11, add another more 4 makes 15, add 1 is 16, add 5 makes 21. So we know she's eaten 21 pineapples across the week. What we want to know is, on average, or the mean, on average, how many pineapples does she eat each day? And we can do a little calculation here. So we know she ate 21 pineapples across the week. So to calculate the mean or average, we're going to divide 21 by 7. She ate 21 pineapples across the week, across 7 days. So 21 divided by 7 is 3. So on average, Becky ate 3 pineapples each day. So here we've got 20 sweets in a bag, and 4 pupils each pick out a handful. This is what they picked. So Adam picked 4, Hayley picked 5, Cheryl picked 3, and Tariq picked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and we can see here that 4 add 5 add 3 plus 8 equals 20. So there's 20 sweets altogether. So how many sweets would they each have if they shared them equally? Well, that should be fairly straightforward. We can see that they would have 5 sweets each. So we say the mean of 4, 5, 3 and 8 is 5. So we've added those numbers together and we've divided by the amount of numbers there are. It's what they would get if they shared out the sweets equally. So how do we work out the mean? So we divide the total number by the number of people. So if you remember back to the pineapple example, we divided the total number of pineapples by the amount of days there were. So the mean in this example is 5 sweets. I have another example where we can use the mean in maths and in a real life situation. So 8 friends go bowling and they find out when they get there that tickets are at fiver each. They cost £5. The friends all have different amounts of money. They turn out their pockets and count how much money they have. One has £5, one has £3, one has £7, one has £6. Someone has £1, someone has £8. Another person has £6, and the last person has £12. Lucky them. Now, sadly, 2 of them can't afford to go because they didn't have enough money. So, what to do? One of them then says, "Don't be mean, let's share our money out." So, when they do that, can they all afford to go? Well, let's find out. We can use the mean or the average to help us. So, they add up how much money they have altogether, which comes to £48. And because of 8 of them, they divide it by 8, and that gets £6 each. So on average, or the mean average, they have £6 each. So as tickets cost £5 each, everyone can now go bowling. So now it's your go. So if you look at the screen here, you've got 4 questions. If you look at question 1, there's 5 numbers. Add up those 5 numbers, 7, 12, 9, 14 and 3 comes to whatever it happens to come to. And then divide them by 5 and that will get you the mean of those 5 numbers there. So if you look at example 3, the easy one, I'm so kind, I will do it for you. You've got 12, 5 and 1. 12 add 5 add 1 is 18. And then you're going to do 18 divided by 3 because there's 3 numbers to begin with, which gives you 6. So the mean of those 3 numbers in question 3 is 6. So I've done that one for you. So now you should pause the video and answer questions 1, 2 and 4. And we'll see if you're right in a few moments. And here are the answers. So question 1 was 9, question 2 17, and question 4 was 19. Now sometimes when you calculate the mean you do get some slightly odd results. So if we look at this question here, it says a teacher and 6 pupils were on a school trip, and here are their ages. 11, 11, 58, I hasten to add this is not me because I am not 58, contrary to popular belief. 12, 11, 12 and 11 again. Now if you add those all up and calculate the mean average, you end up with the age 18, which suggests that everybody on the trip was an adult, which obviously is not the case because there's only one adult on the trip, the teacher. The other people on the trip are all children, 12 or younger. So you do have to be a little bit careful with the mean sometimes, in that you can get odd results. So we've been looking at the mean, but we can also look at something called the mode. So here we have a bird's nest, and it's our bird's nest data again. Different birds' nests have different amount of eggs in. So the first bird's nest had 1 in, then there's 2, and there's another nest with 2 in, and then there's 3 birds' nests with 3 in, and so on. And the mode average, or the mode, is the most popular answer. So here, the most popular answer was 5. We said that the mode average number of eggs is 5. And we can also pull that information out from a frequency table. So in this table here, amount of eggs in a nest, if it has 1 egg, it's a frequency of 1. If it had 2 eggs, it's a frequency of 2, and so on and so forth. And you can see here that the largest frequency was 4. So mode, this is the mode number of eggs. It's 5 eggs because that was seen in 4 different birds' nests. And so for our nests, the mean is 4. If all the eggs were shared out equally, there'd be 4 eggs per nest, but the mode would be 5. The most common number of eggs per nest is 5. Another chance to have a go. In this question, you need to work out the mean and the mode. So remember, the mean, you add up all the numbers and divide by the total numbers there are. And the mode is the most popular number. So pause the video, have a go, have a think about what the answers are, and we'll find out in a minute. So in this final example, when you added up all those numbers there, you should have got 130. And there was 13 numbers, so 130 divided by 13 gives you an answer of 10, so the mean is 10. When you look at those numbers there, the most popular number to appear, the number that appeared the most time, was also the number 10, so the mode is the 10 as well. So there you go. So the thing to remember with the mean is you add up all the numbers you've got, all the things you've got, and you divide by the total number you had in the first place. So if we go back to our pineapple example, we added up all the pineapples divided by the amount of days. And the mode is the most popular set of things that appear. So in the last example was 10, because the number 10 appeared more than any of the other numbers. So there's some work set on My Maths for you to complete. Have a go. It can be quite tricky, this, and some of the questions are quite hard. So if you're not sure, please ask us at our dojos or when you're back in school.